Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So, before we begin this YouTube video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a comment, if you have feedback, if you want me to connect or tell you my take on any topic, put it in the comment section. If you want to connect with me on social media outlets, on Facebook, you can search for me by typing in Carlos Flores Jr. Remember, Flores is with an S. Jr. On Instagram, on X, or on Threads, you can type in at Back on Basics. And then on WhatsApp, you can type in at Back on Basics 9985. So, I've been thinking about something similar to work-life balance. And so it's interesting because there's many different something life that needs to be balanced. And so today I'm going to talk to you about activities life balance, because especially now, right? It's Christmas Eve for some of you. You're celebrating the holidays, you're doing activity with others, you're doing everything that you want to do and you have to do, right? And so, but there should be a balance. There should be activity life balance. Why? Because you can't go too much on the activities because you're going to neglect the other stuff. And life happens whether you want it or not. I'm telling you, life happens whether you want it or not. Look, yesterday, if you saw the shorts, we went to Apple Hill, which is an apple orchard. They do a lot of kind of stuff. There's little things to do. It's usually open during the holidays. Well, yesterday was the second to last day. Today was the last day for Apple Hill. And then it shuts down, and then it goes and starts in this late spring, early summer, again, during the holidays again. And so, that's one of the things that for me was excellent, because I was spending time with family, friends, close ones, loved ones. And it was great. So, one of the things that I'm going to give you my example. One of the things was that the day before, was it the day before? Yes, the day before we had our Thanksgiving dinner. It was great. Actually, the day before was not a Thanksgiving dinner. It was our Christmas dinner. One of the Christmas dinners, because we also had Christmas dinner with my parents and my brother and our family. And so, lots of stuff. Cooked turkey. I did a lot of different things. So anyways, here comes the next day. We went to Apple Hill. I mean, it was almost closing, so we got some Apple Hill donuts. Those apple donuts. Great. And so we hung out. On the website, it said that it closes at 5, but it actually was closing at 4. And so we were there for a little bit over 40 minutes. I mean, it's great. We walked around. Everything was mostly closed. Everything was closing. There weren't vendors like at the beginning, like around Thanksgiving time or before Thanksgiving time. And so, again, right? It's doing the priorities. What was my priority? Well, it was an activity that I wanted to do, right? But things change, right? And so what became my priority? Spending time with family and friends. And it was wonderful. We had a great time. We did a lot of things. We took pictures. We bought Apple Hill donuts. I mean, and then we all decided, because we were in 2 cars, we all decided to go through Midtown in Sacramento, because I guess is the something 40s. It means all the 40th avenues and all. So we went through slowly. It took us like, I think, over an hour, but we saw so many houses decorated, street after street after street after street after street after street. What? It was great. I loved it. I love Christmas. For me, I love Christmas. I have a Santa suit. I've showed you pictures of me wearing the Santa suit. And so, but there's a bunch of dishes from the celebration before, from the Christmas celebration before. So prioritizing, right? In between some of the time that I had downtime, or we had downtime, we could have washed the dishes. We could have done that. I mean, honestly, it was smelly a little bit because there was some turkey gravy and everything, and so I mean, we had celebration at my mom's house with my brother and all of us today, and so after that, we washed dishes. We kind of straightened things up, and so again, right, there has to be a balance between activities and life, right? Activities and life. The activities were super great. I'm an introvert, and I loved going to Apple Hill. I loved going to the lighting streets, the 40s in Sacramento. I love having Christmas celebration on Sunday, and I loved having Christmas celebrations today. In between, there were some empty times that I was just sitting and I wasn't doing anything. I should have balanced my activities with life. And what was life? Just for my wife and I to just do dishes, straighten up the house, making sure that the things were getting done. And so again, right, you have to have that activity life balance. It can't be just all activities, because then you're gonna neglect the to-dos, right? The things that you have to do. I mean, I have to grade, I have to do things, I have to post in my psychology classes every evening, and that's a have to do, right? And so what I did yesterday is, during the downtime, right before we went to the trip to Apple Hill, and then the Christmas lights in the streets in Sac, I actually did my post. I finished things, and then, right, because I want to do these videos for you. I want to make sure that things get done. I want to make sure that you get a lot of different things. So I did both of my shorts and the micro short on Instagram from Apple Hill, and I did, and it was great. The scenery was great. I mean, it's like win for me. And so again, right, I balance my activities with my life. Activities and my life. And so it was balanced. Yesterday was balanced, and then today was a little bit like this, but it was because we were a little behind in straightening up and washing dishes and putting things away and everything. But I got done, right? Because we figured that there's an amount of time that we had downtime. And so instead of an activity, focused on life, and life was straightened out, and it was great. So again, it's not just work-life balance, it's activity-life balance, right? There's so many different things. Physical health, life balance. And the thing is, you have to balance them. Another thing today, right before it got cold, we went out and we walked for about close to 2 miles. Not bad. Close to 2 miles. Not bad. And that was not an activity. That was life. For me, is life. Because remember, my goal is to get to 205 by the new year. And so right now, I think I'm at 210 and a half, which is great. Although I'm going to eat right now. I ate a little bit. I'm going to have a snack. So, but still, it's going to be great. So the message for this video is make sure that neither one of them is in balance. Let's make sure that you're not doing too many activities, that you're neglecting your life. And the people that are supporting you in life. And then at the same time, make sure that you're not make sure that you're not doing that you're not neglecting life, right? That you're doing some activities and some life that you have to do, the things that you have to do, the activities that you want to do, and the things that you have to do. So again, to me, that is activity, life, balance. And so it's a new terminology that I thought, hey, this would be a great thing so that we can start talking about it, because we need to have activity, life, balance. We can't just be in a room by ourselves all the time, right? And I know sometimes we feel down, sometimes we feel like we can't get up. But if we push ourselves a little bit, if we motivate ourselves a little bit, we can get up and do at least some little activity that you can do. So that way you can get your brain working. You can get mind, body, emotional focus. And that's the thing between activity, life, balance. Everybody has heard work-life balance, but activity, life balance is something that you have to focus on. Because again, some of us, like me, I'm a gamer. I can't do gaming all the time. That's one of those activities. But it also shortens the time that I have for life. I want to be out there. I want to do the things that I want to do. So again, it's a balance between the activity that I want to do and life, which happens, which doesn't stop for you. So again, activity, life, balance. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. Again, right? It's all about life balance. It's all about different kind of balances. You know, we're very unique and very complicated individuals. You say that you may be very easy to gauge, but we're not. We're very complicated creatures. And so in order for us to get all of our things done, we have to balance a lot of different things. And the things that we focus on today is activity, life, balance. Till next time, Back on Basics.